I'm Tanner Richards, and I work in software support for Xima Software. I grew up in Harriman. I went to Riverton High School for 2 years and graduated from Harriman High School. Ended up getting a few jobs with Musician's Friend and a bunch of different music jobs before moving on to tech. I eventually got a tech support job at Extra Space Storage, and that's kind of how I got into the tech support career. I do a lot of music. I like to do a lot of video production as well. So a lot of the time I just go home and end up writing music. So I released an album under the name Spopel. The album's titled Azeroth. I played guitar and bass on that album. It was part of a project called FOM, which is February Album Writing Month. So basically you have to record the album, write the album, mix and master the album entirely in the 28 days of, or at least 28 days in 2017 for February. It's kind of a difficult process. Most of the time I was just focusing on just purely writing. I tried to knock out the writing process in the first 14 days of the project. After that, I did a lot of production work for like programming the drums, rearranging bass parts and guitar parts, picking what areas to lay down solos for. After that process, my friend and I just went down and completely recorded the entire album in about a week, which that was a pretty big pain. But apart from that, yeah, we mixed and mastered the entire album in just one day. So it's really inspiring that the founders of Xima basically said, hey, we know what we want. We know where we want to go as far as our careers are concerned. They basically just took the dive. They basically said, hey, we can start a company in our parents' basement and grow it into a multi-million-dollar company. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of how the inspiration came about. As far as the company itself is concerned, I called it Deadwing Productions, which is, I actually pulled the name from an album from an artist called Steve Wilson. I try to focus more on entertainment and media as far as that's concerned, like animation, music videos, live show performances, that type of stuff. So maybe I'll expand that in the future, but only time will tell.